I can fuss with the audio and it actually registers. So watch, like, so right now I have it at 0, which you can hear the static behind me, and then the middle was like, oh, it's like, the middle was, what was the middle? 30, and it was like, so this would be the middle, right? Of like, kind of hear it, kind of don't. I'm pretty sure, and then this is like, is this good? When I have it on low, it doesn't sound. It sounded like I was underwater for a bit. When I was in the middle, it sounded like I was a little underwater. This one actually didn't sound bad. When comparing the two audios, when I heard them in the same video and I heard the good quality versus the low quality, I thought I thought the good quality sounded better. But then I don't know. And then I'm also hearing like clicking. I think it's when my voice goes too high and I don't know. Like I think it's when it's like I think it's when it's hitting the yellow, maybe the red. It's like that clicking sound when my voice gets really loud and I don't know how to fix that. Well, I'm gonna listen to this again. I'm gonna see which filter I like. Whether I like the low on 60 or 30, and then I'm going to see how I like the good quality. I think I'm gonna go with the good quality, but we will see. So then here's the other thing. So the good quality is where the clicking sound is coming from because I didn't hear the clicking sound. Well, when the look at me trying to be smart. I didn't hear the good quality when I was or I didn't hear the clicking when I was in the low quality. Now that could have just been because I was talking kind of quiet, but it was like on the low quality, and I think it's on the middle right now, and I think I want it all the way on the far side. Yeah, it's in the middle. I think I liked it here best, but then it was like I still kind of sound muffled. I think that's the sound. My voice is just muffled, but I couldn't hear the clicking. I couldn't hear the click. Whereas on the good quality, there was a clicking sound, which does bother me. And I know, like someone was like, does the audio really heckin' matter? Okay, does it really matter? I Probably not. I mean, probably most people don't care. But the thing is, it's like I care, and that's the biggest problem I face is that I care because because when I listen to Mark's videos or I listen to like a lot of like rant videos, and so I'm very audio. Like it's just nice to have something in the background. I love music and stuff, and so I'm very picky about audio. If someone has a really nice voice, I'm more likely to listen through the whole video. Whereas if someone's like really obnoxious sounding, I don't stick around, I don't stick around. So it's just like audio does matter to me. And so when I think of my own videos, it's not even just a matter of like, oh, what would other people want? It's what I can handle. And when I'm listening to my video that I have to edit over and over and over and over again, I get super irritated with my own content and then I scrap it all because I'm like, I can't even listen to this. Why would anyone listen to this? So it's just like it's irritating and then I don't want to edit it and then that makes editing for me really miserable. So that's where that comes from. I don't know if this is sounding good or not. There's probably a lot of clicking right now. But this is just testing. I'm just fussing with it because I want to record. I want to make videos, but it's just editing that takes so much time and energy for me. I know it still sucks my energy. Recording is fine. I can do that for hours, but gosh, when it comes to editing, I'm gonna go back to like the bare minimum because let me change this. I'm messing with it. Let me mess with it, okay? Because when I lost my train of thought. Because I was like, I have to change it. I want to mess with it because I want to hear it. But it's like, yeah. I I like the idea of recording videos for fun and just posting what I like for fun. But it's like when it comes to editing and bare minimum, bare basics. When it comes to like the videos I enjoy the most from my channel, they are the older ones. They are the older ones. The ones where I just hit record, I put stuff together, I didn't know what I was doing, I had no idea what I was doing, I didn't think anything was expected of me, I didn't expect anything of myself. That's the thing, I didn't expect anything for myself. So when I got anything out, it was like, I got something out. But now it's like, now it's like, oh, I should be able to do this and I should be able to do that and why can't I do this? And but that's the thing is like I I'm still very new to this. I'm still very inexperienced. I still don't know anything about anything. But the thing is, like, when I first started, it was like I didn't have any expectations for myself. I was completely fine with just posting whatever. I was fine if it didn't sound good. I was fine if I didn't have a camera because it was like, I don't know how to do it. What else can you expect from me? But now it's like, I have these unreasonable expectations for myself where I feel like, no, I have to be able to do this. I should be able to do this. I'm smart. I'm going to college. Why can't I do this? And it's just, you see, it's just any problem I face, it just comes back down to me. And then I was thinking, I've been thinking about this for about a while. So if I did go back to making videos, if I did go back to posting, I'm not gonna do it in hopes of I'm I'm not gonna do it in hopes that I get big. I'm going to do it whenever I feel like it and for fun, and I'm not gonna spend so much time like worrying or fussing or it's not good enough because I've accepted the fact that this is probably not where I'm going to be online. Probably not. And it's a little sad. I mean, I wanted some things to go really well, but I'm kind of just, like I said, I've just accepted the fact that I'm like I might not be able to do anything with this. This probably won't go anywhere or lead to anything, and I have to be okay with that. I just have to be okay with that. And I think I kind of am. I still question if I'm fit for accounting. Don't say anything. I've already had a lot of people say, you don't really look like an accountant, and I'm just like, yeah. Anyways, that's my major, and that's what I'm going for, so I'm not changing it. Unless I'm not changing it unless I see real hard evidence that I can succeed in it, in anything else. That's what I'm doing. I got a 4.0 for like the first time ever. I've never gotten a 4.0 in anything, but I got all A's this last semester, which is crazy. I'm probably ranting too long. I'm trying to fuss with audio, okay? The point is, I still like my YouTube channel. I have some favorites. Decrypt is one of my favorites. Some of the Unbound shorts, they drove me crazy. But it's just like, when I go back to my first videos, my older videos, it's just, I feel better about them. And then when I look at my newer videos, I'm just like nitpicking every single thing. Whereas, I just appreciate the fact that I ever posted when I first started. But anyways, I'm gonna go back to that because that's what I appreciate from my channel, and that's what I find funny, is when I didn't spend so much time worrying and fussing. I would love to be able to edit. I have DaVinci Resolve. You can't see it because I have DaVinci Resolve, and I heard that it's like a big editing thing now, and that's what most people are going to, and I look at other people's projects and how they edit, and I'm just like, that's so funny. I want to be able to edit that way, but I just don't know how. And with doing college and stuff, I don't have time to just sit for hours and play with things. I probably did a year ago, but I didn't use that time for that. I was just messing around, So to crack down and actually learn some stuff, it would just take time. And today's Tuesday. And I go back on the 2nd, so. And I'm going to drop video games again because that's what I've been doing, is dropping video games because I can't turn in everything on time. I can't do the schoolwork and play video games and have that time because I'm really, really bad at setting boundaries. So it's just like, 30 minutes, an hour on video games. And that'll never happen because 3 hours go by, then 4, then 5, then 6, and then I'm like, oh yeah, what was I supposed to do today? I had things I was supposed to do today. You see what I mean? It's just, yeah, so it's better if I just quit video games. I don't have that temptation. I don't have the distraction. ADHD. I'm pretty sure one of the D stands for distraction, right? Because distracted, easily distracted. Because I'm pretty sure that's what that's. I still don't know exactly what it means. That's so funny. I know there's hyperactivity, which check, and then there's just easily distracted, which I just assumed was in there somewhere. Because yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I'm not medicated, but that's fine. I don't want to be medicated. I'm going on the It's almost 10 minutes. It's 9. Alright, let's call this here. This is a test. I have to re-listen to this. That's what I always forget, is I have to re-listen to this.